machine, which I'll show y'all kind of what we're doing. We're going to be testing out this new 140 MP. So right now I got it in the Flux core setting. So we're going to do some flux coring right now. I got it set up, and I love the way it is as far as how it's set up with flux core, because some people ask me, man, why you use flux core? Now I do have gas here. I actually got my gas set up so when we do the TIG process, but I don't have it connected. I got to get it connected, but I got it up here. I like flux core because to me flux core burns hotter and you get a deeper penetration. Keep that in mind. Now, if you want to clean or weld, yes, use the gas. Don't get me wrong. But on a lot of stuff I do, we have to grind it off or smooth it out. And if you know how to weld with flux core, it can be a complete benefit for you. So I'm gonna run a pass here on this. This is actually 1/8" angle, top and bottom. So we're gonna run a pass here and see what it looked like. Then we're gonna switch it over and we're gonna run a pass with the stick machine. And then I'm gonna have to switch it over again, which is gonna be a longer process. And we're gonna run a pass with the TIG machine. And I believe I have enough of everything I need to clean my bit off and everything. Yeah, I think I got what I need. So we're gonna try to do these 3 processes real quick. Well, not real quick, but we're gonna try to, jump into this real quick. So I'm gonna start on the flux core process first. Like I say, I'm not gonna use the gas on the regular wire. Pretty much, I know y'all know how to use that. So I'm gonna do this flux core first, and then we're gonna fall back, and then we're gonna do a little bit some sticking, and then we're gonna save the TIG process for last. So set this up here. Let y'all keen in with me. Like I say, I wanted to give you a good update on this machine and what I'm doing with it. So I think it's real good when you're killing a few birds with one stone with this machine. And I like to say that because it's a 110 unit that you can do 3 processes with, and the majority of the stuff you're doing, like small repairs, gates, ornamental stuff, anything that's not greater than 5/16, this is the welder for you. You know what I mean? In my personal opinion, it's lightweight, it's not bulky, and I think Lincoln did a great job with the settings. It's easy to click over. Like, I really like it. So we're gonna burn 1. I'm gonna run probably 1, 2. I'm gonna at least do 2, 2, and 2. We're gonna try to do at least, I think we got enough to run 2 inches, probably like 3 inches a piece. So I'm probably gonna do 2 2.5 inch welds so we can kind of see how they look, and then go from there. Go. So, could have cut that up a little bit, had a little splatter, but it burnt in good. I think it burnt in real good. So what we're gonna do, I just want to get the sample. We're gonna save how it looks for the end, but I'm gonna give you a little piece of it. So it turned out pretty good. I haven't cleaned it though. So now we're gonna jump over to the next process, which is the stick, and see how it goes. Right now it burns. Like I said, I love the way it burns. It burns pretty cool. So I do like that. And I do like the fact, let me find this paper, how it changes. I'm about to show y'all. I don't know what I did with this paper. I think I put it up. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. When we get ready to set it, you have to change the bottom part. I'm not making anything. I'm actually testing out this new welder that I got. So I got this new welder, so I'm actually just testing it out in all processes to give y'all an idea of this unit that I'm using at the bottom, the one at the bottom right here. So I just did 1 process. We're gonna jump over to the stick process, and then we're gonna do the TIG process last. So let's switch it over. It says to switch it over to the stick. All we need to do is stick and positive, negative. So with the way that this is set up, you have to change the leads at the bottom. And when you stick weld it, you do it like your regular DC current. Negative and plus. It's a nice little stick stinger too, man. I really like the stinger. So since this is a 7018, that's all I got right now at the moment. We're gonna see if this will burn the 7018 all the way up. We're gonna test it. No, I can't test it on that one. So we're gonna try this out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep a distance, a little gap, so we can kind of see the difference of each one. So we kind of know which one did what. As you see, the stick burned like excellent, and this is an 1/8 inch metal, so you might as well say this is 3/16 what I'm welding on right now. So I got 3/16, and that stick did good. The stick did excellent. Bring it over here, let y'all see it before I clean it off, but I'm gonna clean it off for y'all and really let you see it. Hopefully you can see that. Nice clean bead. Nice clean bead. Nice clean bead. So we got to switch it over to the last process, which is the TIG process. So I got a few things I got to do before I can actually get it switched over. So let me do that real quick. Hopefully everybody having a good day. Like I said, I wanted to check out all these processes and see actually how it burns. Just witness that one. And when you're going through the TIG process, they have different setups here. So what we do is, since we got a foot, and we got a foot pedal too, family. So that's a big plus. That's a big plus. So to hook up the TIG setup, I'm gonna have to actually unhook the full MIG setup. So the ground goes to the positive when you're TIGging. The ground goes to the positive, and the hold on, let me find it. I lost it. Okay, and this connection here to the negative. Then you have to unhook the wire here, so I'm gonna have to unhook the wire. So and I like it got a safety switch on here too that makes it cool off before it actually shut the unit down. So that's a plus. So since we're gonna do that, I gotta actually take the unit apart, take the MIG gun out. So you see on the majority of the time, I will be using the flux core. majority of the stuff I do, I kind of stopped TIGging once I got out of the industrial field. I did it more in the industrial field than anything. Doing stainless pipe. But it's pretty simple. You take your MIG gun out completely. You have to cut your wire, which I lost a little wire doing that, but it's all good because normally you lose a little bit anyway. So we're not going to sweat the petty things. We want to see how this thing works and runs. And we already checked out 2 processes, and I'm pleased with it so far. So let me get my and I believe I got some TIG. Yeah, that's what I do. I actually got some wire. Yep, let me just clean this off. And I got to sharpen my tungsten up too. But here goes the TIG torch. Let's just stick it in there. It got some blocked in off of it, but that way it can get the gas in it. So I gotta get this wire completely out. This is going to be the longest process to set up. Alright, actually got to clean my. So you can do the TIG process is stainless and carbon steel. So you can do carbon and stainless with this process. And we got the foot pedal. So that's done. It's a nice TIG torch too. I can't say that I do like it. And they send you 2 full electrodes. So that's a plus. I actually don't have a electrode cleaner, but we're going to make this work. Because I think I can make this work. So hopefully we can do this and not add any contamination to it. So clean my tip up good. Now I gotta go to it over here and actually I don't know about you, but I like to have a good quarter stick out. Since this is just get this thing. Now we should that ain't on there solid enough. Hold up. So my piece ain't in here far enough, so let me redo this. Kind of awkward. Sure, I got enough cord. So when you put your TIG torch in here, they got to go behind this clip. When I shot the gas in there, it shot my torch out. So I want to make sure that's in there good. Now it's in there. So when I got ready to hit the gas, so that's good. So as you see, you got a post flow. And that's a plus. So now we're gonna jump on it. And the little switch over wasn't that bad, as you see. But you want to make sure when you put your TIG torch in with this unit, that you got it pushed all the way up in there, or when you cut the gas on like I did, it'll push it out. So let's see. This is kind of, we're gonna take it up about right here. I did a little sample at the top just to see how we're going to turn. So, we just accomplished it, and we're going to look at it. Cut the machine off. So what I did was, we did the Mig process, which is flux core, instead of the regular Mig. We did flux core, and then we switched it up and we did some stick welding with it. And after we finished the stick welding, we switched it up and we just did some TIG welding. And I'm just wrapping this up. That way I don't have to do it here in a second. But each process ran pretty smooth. I can't wait to show you real quick. But I wanted to wrap this up, and it seems like when you're taking stuff apart, when you're dealing with cords, you always get a kink or something. But we just tried all processes. So we just did all processes. And I'm gonna let you check it out. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. We got the flux core, the stick, the TIG, and I'm about to clean it up so you ran through it real quick. But we're gonna run. I'm going to clean it up with this wire brush that I have over here, so that way you can actually really see it. And I want to take this off. This wire brush. Like I say, I wanted to give you a live review on this unit. And as you see, we actually walked through the processes. And I'm using argon gas, so this is argon. I think argon does a better weld. You can use 70-25, but I like argon when I'm TIGging. Got argon. We did all processes, and I think it turned out good. So I just cleaned this on. Let's dive back in it, see what it looks like, fam. So, like I said, I did all 3 processes of this. We started out with flux core and the MIG process. Then we went to the stick position, and then we went to TIGging it. So I'm gonna get in good and let you kind of check it out. This one here, so you see that pretty good. You can see that. That's the flux core. This here is the stick, 718. This here's the TIG. And this was with this unit right here, the Lincoln 140 MP. So MIG, flux core, TIG, stick, 4 processes. So I don't have no complaints. It burned excellent, family. Like, real talk, it burned real good. I can't say anything bad about it. Like, I like the process. I like how everything went. It didn't really take long, you know what I mean? It wasn't a whole lot to it. We just dived into it and knocked it out. So I think for the money, it's a bang for the buck. I actually got the total package. Let me see what you're saying, because I kind of lost some of y'all. Make sure I'm checking in with you. No. Can't lose with it. Can't lose with it, brother. You can't lose. What's going on? What's going on, family? I used 7018 rod. So I was using a 7018 rod, 332nd. The welder runs great. I have the 180 unit too, which is what this is. See, that's the 180, and this is the 140. I like the 140 because I can use it with 120, 110, 120 amps. You know what I mean? On a regular house socket, I can use it. So I love this one. The process burns good. As you see, all of it turned out well. All 3 processes get in there. All of them turned out good. This was the flux core. This was the stick, and that was the TIG. So all of them turned out real good. I really think this was a great unit. I think I spent probably, I bought the extended warranty too, so I believe I spent around $1,500, $1,600, something like that. It wasn't over $1,600, I don't think. Right under $1,600. So, and that was with the extended warranty. I got a 4-year warranty. If I drop it, it don't work, whatever, it covers everything. I think that was good, because I'm buying it this long. I hate for something to happen to it, and then I'm screwed. You know what I mean? So after making that type of investment, I was cool with getting that warranty with this. It's a great unit. So I think you could be able to kill several birds with one stone with this unit, most definitely. Salute, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that donation, brother. Appreciate that. Actually, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That one isn't bad. I burnt a few rods with that, or someone else had one, and it doesn't burn bad. Like, to me personally, I think each is on when it comes to the machine, because technology right now is so good. Literally, technology is graying right now. Like, so just because you might not never heard of the brand doesn't mean it's not a good welder. When it comes to Lincoln, I just like Lincoln Lincoln Electric when it comes to teaching and doing field work and, you know, shop welding. It has always been a plus. And I like Miller too, so I like both. But you can't go wrong with the price that you're getting for this Lincoln. I think the multi-processor that Miller has, it's about probably another $1,000 higher than this one. And for what I use it for, and you can put a spool gun in it. So you can't TIG aluminum, but you can spool gun aluminum. Yeah, man, I really like Lincoln and Miller, honestly. Lincoln, when it comes to doing shop stuff, I can do both. But if I'm gonna buy it, Miller got some good shop welders, like the 211 or whatever, 210, 211. That's a good shop welder for MIG, flux core. And it just all depends on what you're using it for. But if y'all trying to get some independent money, doing some service calls, doing some repairs, doing some container conversions, you could actually use this unit and do a container conversion, because it can weld up to 5/16. That's with one single pad. So if you know, so you can actually do it. The ends of the containers, it's thicker metal there, but honestly, with you building your end caps and your frames and your doors and tacking everything in, that 140 is the way to go, family. Like, I wouldn't, honestly, thumbs down, that's what I would do. So, like I say, I bought this one, and I wanted to show y'all give y'all some updates on it, because a few people want to make some investments here soon. So I kind of wanted to give you a real good update. Like I say, and I was just going fast with this one, just so you can get an update of what it is. But this was 3 processes, and it actually burned well. Like I say, the first one over here was the Flux core, which I could have actually turned it down a little bit. You know, I was just burning it real fast to show you how it do get a good bead. This is the stick weld, and then that's the TIG weld on the end. And like I say, it depends on what you're doing. What you're doing the majority of the time. I think that it is a plus, this welder. Like, I can't tell y'all, I can't sit here and tell y'all that this is not a good welder. So for those who have been thinking about it, I would say you can't lose with this unit. That's why I wanted to line it out and give y'all a straight update on what you can do with it. Like I say, this is a multi-processor, so you can get money all the way around. Some places you got to have, you need the TIG to do TIG and certain stuff. And then certain things which you just need a flux core, especially when you're doing railings and stuff like that. Handrails, flux core is the way to go. So you can flux core that in all day. If you need a stick welder, you got a good one. I just burnt a 332nd stick weld with this, and I ain't even have it cut all the way up, and it burnt it good. So I can't sit here and exaggerate with y'all, family. Like, this is a good unit. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Like I said, I kind of took a little longer, but I knew it was gonna take a little bit to kind of break this all the way down to give y'all an idea of exactly how you can use this unit. But I really think it's a great unit for the money. So you can't lose getting away a Lincoln, man. So I have 3 Lincolns actually. So that's the 180, that's the 140, and then I have this one, which is the 250V. So I swear by it. Like I said, they haven't did me wrong. So if you're thinking about getting you a 110 unit to do 3 processes to be able to get money, that Lincoln 140, the new one, it's the truth. I like it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, family. So appreciate y'all for checking in, taking some time out, man, and hanging out with me today. HogOn.